This is by far the best AI lip syncing tool that lets you build your own AI avatar, translate ads, and create uncanny deepfakes. And yeah, no one has told you anything about this, and that's what I'm here to do. Take a look at this guy. This is kind of crazy. I'm a high fidelity AI that can lip sync. I can do this. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Crazy. If you've been following my social media or watching my YouTube videos, for example, this one over here, you know that this is my AI avatar speaking, and it looks way better than anything that you've probably used so far. You're looking at the first AI that can generate HD video in real time as you type. Here's how to create consistent multi-shot videos from one single prompt or image. And not only that, but my AI avatar has gotten more than 500,000 views in the last week. And today we're talking about how you can create your own. We're gonna break down this video into 3 parts. First, I'll show you how to create your own hyper-realistic, high-fidelity digital twin or avatar with this new AI tool that no one knows or is talking about at least. Then we're gonna talk about translating your videos, your ads, your courses into other languages with this exact same app with AI. And finally, I'm going to share with you how you can apply the same exact tech to build AI-generated UGC or even launch your own marketplace to start monetizing with AI. The tool that we'll be exploring today is called LipDub. Is hands down the best lip syncing tool in the market, and trust me, I've tested them all. The difference is that LipDub, based on what they say here, is that it's built for Hollywood level production. It's owned by this company that's called Mars, which is a VFX company that has worked on major productions like Spider-Man, Wednesday, Marvel, working with Netflix, Apple TV. It does deliver very crisp, realistic textures when we talk about lip syncing, and incredibly high image fidelity, great pronunciation, great mouth movement. But what does LipDub really do? Sure, yeah, it's lip syncing, but that's broad, right? If we go on their website, it says that LipDub focuses on dialogue replacement and translation. Let's take a look at this video over here.
These can go, right?
Ah, sim. Bem melhor agora. A Nômade usou tecnologia para me fazer falar português.
That's pretty cool if you ask me. But also if you need to swap out a word that you mispronounced or change the name of a trademark brand to match a particular or a different region, even translate it, you use LipDub.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have a slight problem. Thierry has eaten all of the Lays.
Let me fix it.
A slight problem. Thierry has eaten all of the Walkers.
Let me fix it.
We call this personalization. That means that you're adjusting your video's context to resonate with specific audiences, and you don't have to reshoot. All you have to do is post-produce it with AI so that AI changes the words for you. Here are some crazy examples. With dialogue replacement, you can use LipDub to replace an entire script, which is how you can create a fully fledged digital twin.
We're living in the best time in history. There are more ways to make and grow your wealth than ever before. I mean, every entrepreneur faces this. How do you grow your wealth without giving up your time?
Also, from what I can see is that it absolutely excels at translating and dubbing movies. Check this one out.
Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, shit. This bill look like a damn social security number. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, mierda. Esta factura parece un número de seguridad social.
¿Te refieres a pagar con efectivo o con tarjeta?
Solo una pregunta rápida. 그냥 전체 요금을 다 지불할 수 없다면 어떻게 하죠? 몇 달러 부족하면 어떡하나요?
Dat weten we nog niet, mevrouw Tussaud.
Ik kan dat zien, ik ben haar moeder.
Yeah, but there is no need to do that in person. I mean, if we find your daughter, the lab will tell us. They will identify her.
She has 3 birthmarks here.
Yeah.
That's in her file.
Can even dub multiple people on screen at once and still maintain the scene consistency with accuracy, even if the scene's cut.
She will be in charge of your defense from now on.
Hello, I am Woo Young Woo, and I will try my best.
Right? Even if you're on the side, or even if you're walking, running. So let's get started and build our own AI avatar. The very first thing we want to do is we want to log in into LipDub and create a new project. So here's my gallery. Here are all the projects that I've created so far, and I'll show everything that's inside in a sec. So after you create a new project, in here you can decide to go for a single video actor, where there's only one person talking, or multi-video actor with more than one person. Before creating a digital avatar or digital twin, we need to select single video actor, because we're the only ones in the frame, and we're going to give our project a name and read and agree to all the disclaimers. In here, we are going to see two sections. Your input section, which is on the left, where you're going to upload your video that you trained of yourself, and the output section where you will create your new dub, your new lip syncing. So let's first focus on the input section where we will add our data set so LibDub can train our likeness and reproduce it for future use. If you want to build a high fidelity talking AI avatar, you need to train it properly. It's key. The data set is key, like any other models. We need to start and understand how we should train the process and how does it work. And this is exactly what you need. Number one is that you need to record at least 60 seconds of yourself talking to the camera, at least 60 seconds. Though I would recommend a 5-minute clip. That's ideal. And you can say whatever you want. Now, you need to make sure that you are centered, that you're well lit, and you're speaking clearly. Right? And you need to avoid over-the-top hand gestures like this, exaggerated facial expressions. It doesn't work well. Why? Because, well, during the training, the AI focuses on learning your facial movements, and especially, only, for now, your mouth shapes. So if you're going to be using big hand gestures or extreme facial expressions, the AI will not be able to match those when you lip dub or when you lip sync it later with a different context, because it will only replace your lips. So if your gestures or your expressions are too specific to your original script or speech, they might look off once you start changing and dubbing over it. So yes, keep your expressions and gestures more neutral and try to make sure that your avatar does look general. No matter what you wanted to say later, it will still fit to that script, right? And as I said before, this whole entire process of changing what the actor is saying in the clip, it's called dialogue replacement. So the AI will swap out what you originally said to any new script that you want, making your lips match perfectly, but only your lips. Now we're going to upload our video over here, and this is what I'm uploading. So take a look at what my training data set is so that you can understand better what you should be doing as well. And that's how you get multi-shot consistency with AI with no fancy tools or guesswork. It's just smart. So if you're serious about creating cinematic AI videos that actually make sense shot to shot, this is the workflow that you need to master. Follow the guidelines and all the tips that I gave you. And once the video is uploaded, you'll see the right side option unlock. So you can click on choose audio over here. And here you have a few options. You can replace dialogue by typing a new script. You can upload a dub, so an original audio, or you can translate with AI, though we're not going to be doing this for now because we want to replace dialogue. We don't want to translate. Personally, I always recommend uploading your own audio file for more control, and that audio can be your own voice, your own recording, or it can be AI generated from other tools. So choose your audio and click continue, and in here you'll be ready to start your lip dubbing. This is my audio that I will be choosing. The death of After Effects, this might be it. Filmmakers, buckle up. What used to take days in After Effects can now be done in under 60 seconds with AI. I have generated this entirely with AI. It's pretty wild, right? It does sound like me. It's pretty good. I like it. So we're going to upload that. And we want to make sure to toggle maintain expressions on. This is a very important feature that I found to help with keeping your actor and the lip dubbing more natural. Now, this will cost you 10 credits. What you're doing right now is that here you're training your actor and you're generating your very first clip that will source the audio that you've uploaded. So this will cost you 10 credits. And this is the breakdown. For every new actor that you want to dub or train, you'll only need to train it once. And that will cost you 6 credits. It doesn't really matter how long the video is, it's only 6 credits. And after that, every generation, so after you've trained your actor, every time that you're trying to generate it will cost you about 4 credits per minute of video. So you're only paying once per training, but you're going to be paying every time per generation afterwards. I'm going to hit generate and come back to see my final video. And here we go. It's ready. Am I ready? Sure am. Let's play it. Filmmakers, buckle up. What used to take days in After Effects can now be done in under 60 seconds with AI. Visuals that used to cost thousands in post-production now created from a single prompt or image. Insane. It's very good. The mouth movement is 80-90% there. Not 100%, but I'll probably do another video on comparing this to other models available currently in the market. But one thing that I do notice that I can tell you is that I I actually cannot notice the mask around the lips. Usually with other AI models, you can tell, right? And also the difference between using LipDub and other very popular models is the articulation. Sure, I mean, it's not perfect, but look, I think it's very good. And if you want to be honest, this is not even made for AI avatar creation or digital twinning. It's a new use case that's coming up with whatever's happening in the AI space in content production. This is made for translation, actually. And I'm going to show it to you in a second because I'm very excited. It's very good at it. But first, let me show you inside my projects and what I've created so far so that you can get an idea of what's possible. So in here, you can find a bunch of use cases. For example, AI avatar. And this one over here is my YouTube video. Love it. I literally did not have to record anything. I created this when I was at the Meta Creator Day in San Francisco 2 weeks ago from the comfort of my hotel room. And to me, that's a lifesaver because I do travel a lot and I don't really need to find a studio to record. But also, something that I like about it is that I can generate clips that are long, not just like a 2-5 minute clip. There's no cap, literally. Like it can be an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, as long as you do have credits. So if we break down the cost of my 12-minute YouTube clip, that costed me about $48. That's a steal. Here are some other projects that I've made. This one, for example, is an AI avatar that I have generated. This doesn't exist. I have generated this inside Enhancer, and it's lip-dubbed in lip-dub. Also, here are some other client work that I have done where I've trained clients to have my team generate content for them. That's a business model for you to start today. So yeah, lip-dub allows you to scale your production because it does not just limit you to training yourself only. You can do your clients, your friends, anyone who you have the permission to start training. A little pro tip when you create your own AI avatar. What I usually do is that I segment my avatar training. What does that mean? Well, as I've mentioned before, LipDub only replaces your mouth and not your hand gestures. So let's say that I want to point up to report a trend like this one. What I do is that I create a specific video of me doing specific things that I can use as templates whenever I need to match the script that I want to generate. So if I want to say, here are 5 things, or here are 4 things, or do not do this, I record myself doing all these types of motions, then I just start training it. This makes it contextually better and more natural, especially if you are trying to create short form content. So keep that in mind. I want to talk about translation. As I told you, this is my favorite use case because it is so good. And I'm not biased. You might think I'm biased. You might think I'm sponsored for this video. Absolutely getting $0, nothing. But I posted this video over here a few months ago. 8 million views on Instagram. I used LipDub to translate it. It's Squid Games to English.
What? You're looking at me like your mother's returned from the dead. The masked guy said I was the weakest link. Like when nobody chose you as a partner for things when you were a kid.
I mean, come on, guys. And maybe I am biased. I don't know, but at least I'm honest. Like, this is my truth. Now let's translate my own video. What we're going to be doing is that we're going to be doing the exact same thing as we did before, but this time instead of uploading an audio to LipDub, we're going to head over to the translation tab and choose the other language that we need it translated to. So let's say I'm going to choose Spanish and then just start dubbing it. Translating costs about 2 credits per minute. And remember, we do not have to spend on training again because we already did once.
70% of people believe that creativity is reserved for a select few. But the truth is, creativity is a fundamental aspect of being human. El 70% de las personas cree que la creatividad está reservada para unos pocos selectos. Pero la verdad es que la creatividad es un aspecto fundamental de ser humano.
So what are some use cases for translation? Well, the most obvious ones are ads, podcasts, and of course, courses. Now, take a look at these examples over here.
Tem mais alguma coisa que você queira falar pra galera do Brasil, assim, pra motivar eles?
Veja, não importa de onde você é. Sabe, eu também vim do nada. Nunca use isso como desculpa. Vencedores não querem ouvir perdedores reclamando, não queremos ouvir isso. A coisa que mais odeio é as pessoas me dando desculpas. Nunca foque em desculpas. Sempre encontre soluções.
There's anything else you think you wanna talk to people in Brazil, motivate them?
It doesn't matter where you're from. You know, I come from nothing as well. Never use that as an excuse, right? Winners don't want to hear about losers complaining. We don't want to hear that shit. Never focus on excuses. Always find solutions.
Pretty impressive. This one is a podcast from Nigel, a Brazilian social media personality. It's a 60-minute lip-dubbed video. Watch.
Você já teve em situações de negociações que tinham até risco de vida, né?
Quando pensa em negociação, que imagem vem à mente quando você pensa
conflito?
When you think of negotiation, what comes to mind? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it friendly? Is
conflict?
If you and I are negotiating, I'm going to get my boxing gloves on, you're going to get your boxing gloves on, and we're going to fight.
So yeah, original was in English, and then it was lip-dubbed in Portuguese. So guess how much it cost? 60-minute video. $120. That's it. I mean, sure, look, lip-dub is not perfect. It's a bit slower than most. It takes you at least an hour to train an avatar. Actually, hold on, it takes about 25 minutes. I do not want to record this twice, so I used lip-dub here. Get it? And maybe around 5 to 12 minutes to generate a video. It is a bit more costly. I know that competitors out there have plans in which you can generate unlimited videos for only like $20. Definitely something going on there. I'm not quite sure how that's even profitable or how they're keeping up. And also, yes, while the lip sync is the best that I've seen, I'm literally using it on my social media and on my YouTube channel. Like, I would not be doing it if I didn't really like what I see. The quality of translation is a 9 out of 10. And the dialogue replacement, the dialogue changer, the talking avatar, it's a talking head, for me at least, is a 7.5, an 8 out of 10, and the competitors are a 5 or a 6. But if I do have a podcast, and probably what I'm also thinking is to start translating my own content into other languages and have other social media accounts and YouTube channels when I'm able to scale, definitely going to use lip-dub to be doing that, and probably that's going to be a very interesting use case for me, or like maybe start experimenting with it. I only started experimenting with lip-dub 2 weeks ago to use it for my social media and to put it out there in the public eye and get criticized that it's AI. And what actually happened is that people are asking me, what tool are you using, Sirio? What tool are you using? Tell us. So it does show that this thing works. So I might as well, if you guys are looking to scale my content production, drop me an email and let's see how we can work together with LipDub too. We've talked about AI avatars, we've talked about translation. Now it's time to talk about monetization. A huge use case for using LipDub to make money is by creating AI UGC, and even while building an entire marketplace around it. Some of the top UGC platforms out there that are making about $2 to $6 million per year are actually powered by LipDub, which is crazy because hardly anyone knows about it. So LipDub needs to start marketing things better. And if LipDub sees this video, well, they should hire me as their marketing consultant. But anyways, what can you do? How can you use LipDub to monetize? You can offer exactly that. You can either build a SaaS, a platform where you let people to fully train AI-powered actors, to train other clients, people, AI avatars, to generate their own content, or work directly with clients to produce content for them. And that's exactly what my agency does. If you want to create SaaS, you can go directly to LipDub. You can access their API, set it up in your back end. That will cost you a bit upfront, especially if you're starting out and if it's not a volume play. But if you know how to bring it to market, I can tell you right now that you can at least 3x your profits. Speaking from someone who has experience in this, I've built a SaaS that's making around $80,000 per month in just 80 days. And I hope that by day 100, we hit my goal of $100,000 per month in 100 days. If you want to check it out, it's called Enhancer AI, and it's my little baby. Or what you can do is maybe you can offer translation services, targeting all the podcasters, the content creators, people that are creating ads, who need multilingual voiceover and dubbing. Take a look at YouTube. YouTube is already doing it, right? You're able to select and hear the video that you're watching in a different language, but they're not doing lip syncing. Probably they're going to allow you to do that, and maybe you could utilize lip dub in the future. I don't know. And literally, there's no limits to what you can do. And this, for me, has been a cheat code because I don't need to do anything. It's a click of a button. And my team does it all. When we offer services to our clients, I'm not dealing with it. This is all delegated. I don't have to spend my time. Doesn't require any technical skills. This is the case where AI does the work for you. 98%. The 2% you have to maybe think about it strategically. And this, my friend, is the best lip syncing platform out there. You can use it to do anything as long as you are curious. If you found this video valuable and if you're interested in learning how to build AI influencers and monetize with it, I have a full course inside my AI for Pros community that will teach you just that. We talk also about comfy UI workflows, open source. You get a network and meet with people that are crushing it in the AI creative space. We host weekly meetings and workshops, and you also get early access to features, the new tools that I'm building, seeing the process behind it so that you can do it too. And you can ask me all the questions in the world. Thank you for being here, my friend. Thank you for hanging out, for spending your energy. I invite you to connect with me on all my social platforms, and I promise to deliver all the value that I can in return for your precious time. And remember something. The real magic of AI is not what it can do for you, but how it empowers you to do what you've always wanted, to create without limits. This is Sirio.